Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Kingdom Come Armored Batman. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And here on the top, 22 moving parts! A hook, McFarlane Toys and the squishy spawn face. And then a window to let some light in there. On the front, 12 and up, or 12 plus. Nice big window showcasing the figure and his stand. I don't think he has any other accessories in there. Doesn't look like it. DC Multiverse Armored Batman on the bottom. DC print, Warner Brothers print, small fine legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, numbers I don't know what they mean, and a barcode. On this side, DC Multiverse Armored Batman Kingdom Come McFarlane Toys squishy spawn face. On this side, a bit of window to let some light in from the side. DC Multiverse Armored Batman. And this sticker, McFarlane Toys squishy spawn face. On the back, what appears to be Alex Ross artwork from Kingdom Come. Armored Batman Kingdom Come. Very, very nice. DC Multiverse. Hashtag McFarlane Toys on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. McFarlane Toys squishy spawn face. Blah 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 blah. And that, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories, and we'll start off with the accessories. No handy dandy tweezers needed. And here we have some nice Alex Ross artwork of the Kingdom Come Armored Batman. And it says Armored Batman Kingdom Come. Very nice looking, as always, with Alex Ross's artwork. On the back, Armored Batman Kingdom Come data file. Real name Bruce Wayne on Earth 22. Many of the superheroes we know and love have sequestered themselves to their own areas of isolation, plunging the world into a chaotic power struggle amongst metahumans. Bruce Wayne, however, continues to operate in his Batcave, creating a militia of robots to monitor and maintain order in Gotham City. And then there's a little headshot of him, DC Multiverse, and all kinds of small legalese printy stuff. Here we have that standard McFarlane DC Multiverse stand, and the only thing that differentiates this from any other McFarlane Toys stands that currently come out is the DC logo on it right there. Other than that, it's flat, it's round, has a peg on it. And here is one of his wings, and you can see the latches right here where it goes onto the posts. And we'll get to that later. And you can see it has a slight curve to it, and you want the inside of the curve facing to the inside of the figure. And there is two of those. Very shiny. I think it's all just shiny plastic there. The only paint out are these silver bits here. Well, let's take a look at the figure himself. As you can see, mine got a little bent in the package, but I think a little bit of heat might fix that right up. Of course, this piece is glued on around the head, and then this overlay. It's a lot of overlays going on here. This whole bat chest piece, that's all an overlay. There's overlay here around the neck, and then around the face too, that leads up to the ears. And as far as the sculpt goes on this, I mean, it's Kingdom Come. There's nothing else you can say about it. It looks like the artwork, in my opinion. Your mileage may vary. Most of this looks to be molded in color. Not a lot of paint apps except here on the back. The majority of the paint is right here, this big silver jet. And then the same shiny black plastic that the wings are made out of, this part is made out of, and that's fine because it all matches up. Lots of nice sculpted detail that match the artwork. Unfortunately, these pegs here do throw it off just a little bit. I mean, come on, we could have used some gray pegs there, right? And then, you know, we got black pegs in here on the black, and black on black pegs here. So, but overall, this is a fabulous, fabulous looking figure. Now, let's talk about his articulation real quick. Because of this neck brace, he can't really look up. He can look down that far. And if he's got chicken neck, I can't really make it happen. Ah, there he goes. He does have some chicken neck in there. How about that? And so he's got some waggle in there too. And unfortunately, because of the neck brace, he cannot do the full Exorcist. At the shoulder, because this overlay here gets in the way, well, I'm not sure. That might not be the only reason, but the shoulder comes up slightly under 90 degrees, and you can see it's that standard McFarlane hinge there, and it will come forward slightly and it goes back slightly. No cut at the bicep. Hinge and swivel at the elbow, swivels around full 360 degrees and gives you not quite a 90 degree bend. Well, in fact, quite less than 90 degrees. At the wrists, it won't rotate. Well, I take it back. It does rotate all the way around. This overlay is soft, so it does kind of get out of the way, and it's on that McFarlane ball type hinge, so it can go up and down, or you can try and rotate it and make it go in and out if that's what you need. Also to note, on the bottom of the fist, you'll notice it has a port in it, and it's to peg on here. Now there is a cut here where the chest and ribs meet the abdomen, and it gives him a bit of hula motion there. He can crunch forward that far, and he can't really lean back because the glider part of the cape gets in the way. And he can rotate a full 360 degrees at this hinge. But then I missed the belt up, I think, or an overlay. There's an overlay right here. This with the belt on it that goes up into the chest, that is all overlay, my friends. This is actually, let me see, that's an overlay too for the crotch piece, just like most McFarlane Multiverse figures, and even Spawn figures too, I think. But anyway, at the hips, he'll give you that much of the splits. He doesn't really want to kick forward, but with a little outswing, he can get it up. Wow. He can get it way up there. He can be kicking people all up in the head. But I think that really makes up for it, because that's as far back as it goes, maybe a step and a half. And then he does have a swivel here at the thigh. It won't go all the way around because of the armor, but hey, McFarlane Batman with thigh swivel. How about that? Then at the knee, we got a double hinged pinned knee. And you can get about that much bend. I'm sure you can get more bend out of it, but because of this piece being in the way, it doesn't really, you can't really do much with it. So, but I think it would come all the way up if that weren't the case with the cape or the glider piece. This hard plastic piece in the way. Now at the ankles, tilts down that far, tilts up that far. He has toe tilt too, and you got about 90 degrees of toe tilt in there, and he does have a pin in there that will give some rocker, but I think it's pointed down more than forward like most McFarlane figures. But also he will get a full 360 degree rotation there at the wrist, at the ankles as well. Now as far as the wing pieces go, again, you've got these clips and these posts right here, and you just clip them right on there. Now it does leave a bit of a gap right there, but that's so you can get some motion on them. And the other side, it clips in just the same. It gives him a nice Kingdom Come silhouette going on there. And as far as the hands, are supposed to go on these posts here on the belt, or at least they can. Unfortunately, to get it to do that, it will bend the things up. At least I say that. Now it might not. The first time I tried this, it did bend it up quite a bit. And of course, I don't know if you guys know, I do batch recordings for a lot of this stuff, and I don't always record things in order. So I may be talking about it bending these belt pieces throughout the video, and then now in the part that I'm actually putting it on there in the video, it works and doesn't really bend them up. Well, that's fine too. And then of course he's going to need this stand. There's a lot of weight on him coming from the back. So there we have it, my friends. Kingdom Come Armored Batman and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And there in the back, we have the DC Multiverse Kingdom Come Armored Batman. And in the front row, we have the DC Multiverse Three Jokers Batman. And the DC Multiverse Hush Batman from the Batman vs. Hush 2-pack. For our final set of comparisons, here we have on the back row, because his wingspan is so big, the DC Multiverse Kingdom Come Armored Batman with another 7-inch scale figure from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th anniversary He-Man. And then in the front line from Marvel Legends series, we have making his cameo appearance Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And from Star Wars The Black Series, we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. For final thoughts on the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Kingdom Come Armored Batman, I have to say, I didn't know that I needed this Batman in my collection until I picked up the box and I looked at it and I was like, wow. this figure looks like it literally stepped off the page. In my opinion, your mileage, of course, may vary. There are a few minor issues with the figure. The gap in the wings where they fit together. The upper knee pins being black instead of gray. That could have been a really easy fix. But as it is, it does stand out a little bit. And the only other negative, and again this is a minor thing, the bat ears on mine are a little askew because of packaging. But I may be able to take a little hot water and a little cold water and fix that up. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But something I may do. The paint apps on this guy look great. There's not a whole bunch of them. But they are where they need to be. And again, this guy, to me, this looks like it stepped right off the page. Oh, one other very minor detail complaint. And again, it's not that big a deal. The fists are made with ports in them so that they will peg on to the handles on the belt. However, when I tried to do that, it always bent those handles. So, in order to combat that, I guess, if you just put the fists on and you're looking at him straight on, you can just put the fists in front of the handles and it looks like he's holding them. At least to me it does. Again, if you're a fan of Kingdom Come, this is a great Batman. Like I said, to me, this looks like the artwork. It looked like it stepped out of the book and became physical. Well, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.